Well, greetings, saints. Reverend Lee Michaels here with some words for life. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 21 says, "Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from the latter, he will be a vessel for honor, sanctified and useful for the master, prepared for every good work." My question for you today, are you prepared for the work that lies ahead of you? Are you prepared for the work that lies ahead of you? I remember reading as I contemplated this, the wonderful piece of wisdom that's being shared in the nugget Max Lucado's offering in one of his books, God Honors Radical Risk-Taking Faith. The kind that when arcs are built, lives can be saved. The kind that can lift up a shout and walls will tumble. The kind of faith that when staffs are raised, seas still open, and a lunch is shared and thousands are fed. This is the kind of faith that God is looking for in those that he calls. The kind of faith that when a garment is touched, even the anemic can receive what's needed to deal with their issues. And all of this takes place because God honors a radical risk-taking faith. In this, our words of life today, the Apostle Paul tells Timothy that God desires those kinds of vessels that will bring honor to his name. Vessels that have allowed themselves to be purged or cleansed, if you would. In other words, the first thing is they must be sanctified. And sanctification, we understand, is the process by which we become more and more Christ-like. Of course, all of us should hope and desire to be more Christ-like in all that we say and do. I'm reminded that in John 17, Jesus prays, "Sanctify them by your truth, and your word is truth." And so we know that the sanctification process requires the word. I must know the word. But second, it is implied in what Timothy is told that he must be useful. In other words, he must have something meaningful to offer. And some of you may ask yourself the question, what do I have meaningful to offer? Listen, little becomes much when it's placed in the master's hands, even if it's no more than just cooking or cleaning or tutoring or teaching. Whatever you can do, make it available for the master's use. And then Paul says to Timothy that those who are vessels of honor are prepared for good works. In other words, they demonstrate the ability to deliver the goods. So I say to you today, I pray that your heart has been cleansed and that your spirit has been sanctified. I pray that you recognize that you do have something to offer. And now that you've come to that point of realization that you'll deliver the goods. In other words, know that you have been prepared for a good work. It may not be the work that someone else is doing. It may not be the work that you would desire to do that you see someone else undertaking. But know this, God has a work for you. Now deliver the goods. That's your words for life today. God bless. Look forward to seeing you again.